Alright, how's it going, guys? How to Nation here, back again with another video, and today I'm showing you guys how to create your own thumbnails on YouTube. Alright, so as you can see right here, this is my channel. This is what I've uploaded over the years. I've kind of haven't uploaded anything in a long time, but this is the type of thumbnails I usually made. As you can see, this one right here is pretty good, 6 years ago. This one right here pretty good back in the Fortnite days, and this one 8 years ago when I first started YouTube, I guess. But as you can see, slowly but surely it's progressed. And for example, like this one right here is, took quite a bit of time and different layers of stuff. But anyway, first thing you need is this program called Photoshop, and I would highly suggest using Photoshop just because it's the most easiest and convenient one to use. There are other programs for free, but like I said, I would recommend Photoshop because it's the easiest and best one to use. Now, how you get that is, I don't know, you could either buy it or find other ways on YouTube to get it for free. You could also send me a message on Instagram or something. I might be able to send this file right here, which is Photoshop, and I think it works still. I haven't used it since 2016, but it's the one I'm still using currently, and it works so far so good. So let me know if you guys need it. Send me a message through Instagram or something. And anyways, let's get to it. So after you get your Photoshop, or if you already have Photoshop or you got it somehow, we're gonna make a new file, and then we're gonna make this 1280 by 720, and then resolution is gonna be 100. Now, if you don't know anything about resolutions, 1280 by 720 is 720p. You can also do 1920 by 1080 would be 1080p. It doesn't really matter, just because YouTube shrinks it and compresses it either way when you upload it onto their website. So we're gonna do okay. And then now, this kind of depends on your creativity and what you want exactly to make, because you could put like a background picture here of the content you're talking about. It either being, let's say for example you're doing something about cars or something. You're going to upload a picture about cars, unlock it, drag it onto the place you're working, close that up, and then you can do Control T. It'll let you crop like this. Hold down Shift and drag it down, make you shrink it. And the same thing the other way around. Hold Shift, go to the corner and hold it, and you can do this. But anyways, this is how you're gonna, whatever content you're doing, you can put right here. Or let's say for example you're not doing that and you just want to keep a background. A lot of people will go with a gradient tool. You can go with, like, for example, this rainbow one is pretty popular. There we go. You can do this whole thing, fill it up with anything you want. You can fill it up with anything you want, and then put a picture on top or something. Another thing I see people doing is obviously adding pictures on top of that. In order to add pictures and make it a lot easier on yourself, is you're gonna have to find PNG pictures. So for example, if we get these that I have already, these are PNG file pictures, so they're already transparent in the back. So all you have to do is drag them on there, open them up and drag them, and then you can Control T, shrink them down with Shift, like so. And as you can see, it is transparent. Now the way you get this is by a simple Google search. You can just Google whatever thing you're looking for. For example, you're looking at a cat or something, PNG picture. So you're gonna go over here, maybe find like a little website that says cat PNG. We're gonna get this cat right here. Download PNG image. As you can see, it starts downloading. We're gonna drag it to the desktop, and as you can see, when you see on the desktop, it's transparent. That's how you know it's working good. So we're gonna open Photoshop again, open a new file, go for the cat. Here it is. There is the cat. And now we can drag the cat, and there he is. Looks very good. Obviously, if you zoom in all the way, you'll see all the pixels, but it looks pretty good if you ask me. So that's if you add a cat. Now, if you want to add a picture and it's somehow not available in PNG, so alright, say for example you find this one with the kid. You click on the picture, save image, save it to desktop. You go to Photoshop, open it, find that kid. There it is, open. Now, if you want to just cut out the kid, you want to go to your thing right here, double click it, unlock the layer basically. Now the lock is gone. And now you're going to use this tool called the selection tool on the top left. And you're just going to basically trace what you do not want. So we do not want this background of the kid. Now say for example we go a little bit too far right here. To cancel that, you hold down Alt and then drag over it to erase that mistake. And then once you do that, you just click backspace. It'll delete the rest. You do Control D to deselect everything. Then you move this right here and you can just drag it over. Just like that. So there we go. Nice high quality picture. This could be your picture or something, or it doesn't have to be it. It could be anything. So there it is. Got a nice little kid. It is a little rough on the outside just because, you know, I kind of rushed it. But that's two ways of getting pictures onto your thumbnail. So it either being a cat PNG or logos PNG, or you can cut out your own thing. That's one way. Now, like I said, the background could be a picture like that, but it all depends what layer you put it in. Now another big thing is text. Text would be, you know, like how to take care. Oh no, you just put fix a cat. You know, so you put fix a cat. Now you can move this around anywhere you want, you know. But what I like to do is go here to the FX, bottom right. Wait, no, hold on. So depending on what your category is, I would highly suggest changing up the fonts, because you see this font right here is called Burbank compared to this right here. You do not want to be putting these type of fonts because it looks very unprofessional, I guess. So find yourself a good font. Another one, a very popular one, is American Captain. That one's pretty good. A lot of people use that one. But I'm gonna go with Burbank. We're gonna put that, and then the places you find your fonts at are right here, thefont.com. You see all these fonts right here. You can go anything you want, look it up, see which one you like, just click download, and you download it, and that's, you click install, and that's basically it. It installs it, and you'll see it right here, whatever the font is called. But now we're gonna go to the effects, bottom right here, select the fix a cat text you put, click blending options. I like to add drop shadow. See how it adds a nice little drop shadow? You can play around with it a little bit. As you can see, distance changes it up a little bit. Now I think it really helps out when you put a stroke on it. You can see stroke. Now you can change the color on it too to whatever color you want, but I'm gonna keep it black. And that's basically all you do for the font, at least for me. You could add other things like gradients, make it look like that, but at least for me personally, and just to start off, that's what I would do. Now there are other things you can add, like explosions. So let me show you guys a quick little tip. Here's an explosion PNG. Put that right there. Look at that, looks great. Like I said, Control T to resize. You can resize this like this, like that. Click OK. What else? There's also this one right here, you know, a speech bubble. Like I said, this all depends what you're trying to do. This is just an example of all the things you could do. It's really simple, really basic to do on Photoshop. We also got this line right here. This is a bit different. Now this one, you see how we put it on top? We go right here to where it says normal, and we click screen. And as you can see, you can still see the line somewhat. Adds that little drastic effect if you want that type of thing, but that's a little bit more advanced. But like I said, I think the majority of people would be good with this type of tutorial. Alright, so that's basically what I made. Like I said, it all comes down to creativity. You can basically copy anybody you want, but hopefully this gives you a basic rundown of what you can do. Because this is all it is. So once you're finished with whatever you're making, you go to file right here, save as, select it right here, make sure it's a JPEG, the one above the 2000, name it whatever you want, random thumbnail, save it to wherever you want, make sure it's a large file, maximum quality 12, click OK, and then it should be right here, and there's your thumbnail. Real professional. Like I said, it all comes down to your creativity and how you want to make it, and just layering things a certain way. But the majority of it is text and pictures and just putting them together in layers, you know. So that's it. Those are the tips I can give you guys. If you guys need more help with anything, let me know. I could make a more in-depth video, but I thought I would make a basic rundown video on how to make a basic thumbnail. So yeah, thanks for watching and see you guys.